Hey gang, Sally here Kit. With Kit, he's on this side, he's usually on the other side. Hope you're having an amazing and fascinating day. I know I am. We're here with something different. I'm going to be trying this. This will be the intro for every single one of these videos. But I've talked to a couple of friends who like my videos. Yay, thank you for that. And they all thought this would be a good idea, so I'm going to give it a shot and see what you all think too. So let me know in the comments down below. These are driving day videos. So I can't promise you you're going to get to see, you won't get to see everything that I was actually going for that day. Um, and these are going to be completely unedited. So what you're going to see is some driving, and then you'll hear me say, GoPro, stop recording. And that's how you know the end of that segment. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm going to just leave it in. And some of these will be like super long. Some of them won't be very long. They'll probably all be fairly long, I'm guessing. But the deal is I run two cameras when I'm driving, and I'm not recording constantly. I record when I think of something that I want to talk about or when I think the scenery is interesting. And a lot of times I will, when I'm trying to edit a video down, I'll go through and I will edit it down so that if it's just a driving segment, I'll speed it up so you can see the scenery but get through it faster. I'm not doing that. You can speed it up on YouTube though if you want to. So, hope you enjoy this. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you taking your time to do that. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. If you love this, let me know. And if you don't like it, you can let me know that too. Um, if you can stand to do it, I'd really appreciate it if you can stay all the way to the end, because YouTube really likes it when you watch an entire video, and so do I. And as always, comments, thumbs up, all that good stuff. We're going to roll the intro and get right into it. Well, we had a lovely evening here at Glen Elder State Park in the primitive camping area. And now we're leaving. When we got here yesterday, it was bright and sunny and a comfortable like 74 or 75 degrees. And this morning it is 60 now. It was 59 a little while ago. The interior of Henry cooled off overnight. It was only 69 when I woke up this morning. Yay! So that was super comfy. I actually was almost cold because I've gotten so used to being hot, hot, hot. And what else? Oh, and the refrigerator was under 40 degrees. No, almost 40 degrees. But the refrigerator has almost fixed itself, thank heaven. I did end up throwing away a pretty good portion of pepper jack cheese yesterday because it had gotten all moldy. Part of what happens with the sliced cheese is that because of the absorption refrigerator, it develops a lot of humidity inside of the package, and so it feels really damp. And then what I did with this package was, basically I put a paper towel in it, and I've been ignoring it ever since the temperature got real hot, because for one thing, you can't really peel off a slice of cheese when the temperature's too hot. It just, it's too warm. I can't describe this well. Anyway, so I've been ignoring the cheese, and I got it out and had a look at it yesterday, and I could see, even like through the paper towel, which isn't really transparent, but it was damp, so semi-transparent, I could see that it was moldy. So I just threw that all away. But we're going to be in a new state today. We're still in Kansas at the moment. We're going to end up in Lincoln, Nebraska this evening, and we're going to visit a National Historic Site along the way, which is called Homestead. wants me to go straight. It's got plenty of lines. As we discovered yesterday, that doesn't always mean anything. And we've got 132 miles to go to our first destination for the day. Yeah, I was pretty tired by the time we got stopped yesterday, and I spent enough time on the computer to figure out where we were going today, which is not where we were originally going to be going. And then I was done. We watched TV for a little bit and got ready for bed. Now, what I forgot to do was check Atlas Obscura. GoPro, stop recording. Well, thank heaven we're making a turn here, because as we can see, on the other side of this intersection, the road turns to dirt. We're definitely in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. We're still not away from Smith Center, though. We haven't seen it. We keep seeing signs for it, and my thought yesterday had been I was going to just go check out the roadside rest area there and potentially stay there last night, but I realized I would have had to detour like 6 miles back in the wrong direction to go do that, so I didn't. I took a chance on the Glen Elder State Park, and that worked out perfectly well. And we appear to be getting plenty of rain. We are now on a U.S. route, and in 37 miles it will have us turning on another U.S. route. I have a feeling there's going to be a whole lot of nothing going on today in our driving. And hopefully by the time we get to the national park, it won't be raining. I wasn't really expecting rain today. I thought that was going to be tomorrow. But, oh well. We'll deal with it. GoPro, stop recording. Welcome to Jewell County. Mankato. We got a motel. Wonder if they have anything else. Oh, they got a gas station. Maybe not. I think the gas station is not in business. Might be a gas station up here on the right. We are just about at half a tank. I think we're going to be able to make it. Oh, it's actually, I'm looking at the Google map, and it looks like there's a fair number of streets, so this may be almost a city. Well, I think it is a city. Oh, it's got a city park. Yeah, I think this gas station's in business. The old Sinclair was not. Jewell County Museum in the Business District off to the left. It doesn't look terribly run down. I fell for one of those Hunt Brothers pizza signs last year. I think I was in Louisiana, and I wanted pizza. And it didn't look very good. It seems to be sold in gas stations. I think maybe it's in competition with Casey's gas station pizza, which apparently is quite good. I haven't tried that yet. Might do it today, we'll see. And I'm pretty much out of fresh food at this point. recording. GoPro, stop recording. Well, let's take a look at Scandia, Kansas. We just crossed the Republican River. Their business district is off to the right. Not much that I can see down there. I've seen a bunch of, not a bunch, but I've seen several signs leading off in either direction, left or right, and it'll say such and such via county road, and they're always dirt. So there's still a lot of dirt roads in Kansas. Be interesting to see how much of this we see continued into Nebraska. Scandia. Hope you enjoyed it. GoPro, stop recording. Well, the sign says Hebron, Nebraska, so I guess we're getting close to the state line. And it won't be too long before we can say we're not in Kansas anymore, I'm guessing. Wow, look at this. It's like a big road. I don't know if I know how to drive on big roads anymore. Bet I can figure it out though. And it probably won't last as a big road for terribly long. Biggest road we've seen in quite some time, Kit. And must be a big town. They were at a hospital. Up there. Perhaps we will get fuel. And apparently this is Billville. And then I don't have to cook and clean up after myself. We'll see. GoPro, stop recording. I'm all fueled up. Kit chose not to be. Henry's all fueled up. And we are back on the way. So $2.99 a gallon for fuel. And this time I was getting 8.96 mpg. Try and remember if I used the generator on this tank. I don't think I did.
Then turn left onto US 81 North.
So I'm not quite sure why we got less than great.
Turn left onto the unpaved road.
And you can hear the RV GPS because when I brought up my destination on Google, it looked like it might be taking me down some sketchy roads. So, kind of want to avoid that.
Turn left onto US 81 North.
Anyway, we got 73 miles to our next destination, which is our first destination for the day. And maybe we're done with the rain, or almost done with the rain. Let's get the raindrops off the windshield.
Continue on US 81 North for 23 miles.
And now everybody wants to go where I just was. So I gotta wait for all these guys to turn. But that's fine. Now it's my turn. Okay, so we're gonna get busy motoring.
Continue on US 81.
23 miles. Well, so far, Garmin and Google are in agreement. We'll see if that remains true or not. Glad I got the fuel. I mean, I'm sure I could have made it through the entire day, but I like to fuel up right around half a tank or so. And that was a little over half a tank. My fuel tank is 55 gallons and I put in 30. So the gauge is fairly inaccurate. Just saying. And here comes the rain. GoPro, stop recording. You get special, oh, Sam's Club Plus, I think is what it's called. You get special early store hours, so I can get in the store at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I may just do that. Because I've got another National Park System destination in my schedule for tomorrow. And I need to go to Walmart too. For things that I can't get at Sam's Club, like tea bags, which I couldn't get at the last Walmart either. I think that was Liberal. Yeah, the last Walmart was in Liberal. There's one pretty close to the Cracker Barrel. If I'm not too tired, I will probably go to Walmart and see things to get that over with. But in the meantime, I still got more than 50 miles to go to get to my first destination today. GoPro, stop recording. Well, Google just said welcome to Nebraska. I haven't seen a Nebraska welcome sign. And Garmin says I'm still about 4 miles away from the border, 3.5 miles away from the border. So, I got nothing. I think I'm still in Kansas. Could be wrong. Temperature's up to 61 degrees outside. Temperature in the refrigerator is down to 38 degrees. Woohoo! Which means I'm betting the next time I stop, I'm going to need to turn the temperature setting down. I'm on the highest, coldest setting you can be on. Not that there's anything in there to freeze, really. I'll have to take a look at the cheese that I didn't throw away yet, because I might have to throw that away too. There's a Sam's Club not far from where I'm going to stay at Cracker Barrel tonight. And I plan to hit that up first thing in the morning. And replenish some of my supplies. Yeah, that's my plan. So we'll see how that goes. This still looks like Kansas to me. Not that I expect I'm going to see a significant difference in landscape once we cross into Nebraska. I am kind of disappointed about missing Missouri though. And I need to look back in my photographs. I am pretty sure I've stayed in Missouri before, but I can't recall offhand. Seems like I must have. But I'm pretty excited about seeing a bunch of new states in the next month or two. And I think after I get to my friend's place in Fort Wayne, I think I saw that it's only like another 1,200 miles to the northeastern part of Maine. I'm feeling a little bit pushed in terms of needing to pound out some miles right now to get to my friend's place in 3 or 4 days. So basically I need to average about 200 miles a day. And that doesn't sound like much, but now, with the way that I've been traveling for so long, 200 miles a day, day after day after day, is pretty tiring. And it doesn't really leave me much time to do much else when I get parked for the evening. And I guess that's something to think about too, guys, is welcome to Chester, Nebraska, the good life, home of Arbor Day. Alright, well it's official. Now we're in Nebraska. Funny, the road surface just got worse. That's a shame. I know, it got all bumpity, didn't it, kid? So here's something to think about. As a nomad, and as I did, like throughout New Mexico this spring and summer, I would basically go from one place to another and then work for 2 weeks. And during that 2 weeks, I had plenty of time to get stuff done, do research, read, whatever I wanted to do. Work on videos, did a lot of that, of course. And then get ready to move on to the next place, have an errand day, resupply, all that stuff. But when I'm in travel mode like this, boy, this road's nasty. I don't have time for any of that. So basically, I have to figure out where I plan to end the day. Nice cemetery. Old Chester Cemetery. And if there's stuff that I want to see along the way, like today I'm going to the Homestead National Historic Site, which is going to take up probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, maybe more, who knows. Or yesterday, where I kept finding things that I hadn't even planned on, and as a result, it was 7 o'clock by the time I got parked yesterday. And so basically all I did was, figure out what I was going to do today, watched a little TV, and went to bed. Got up first thing this morning, walked Kit, and we got on the road. And so that constant movement can be tiring. And that's the part that most people don't really talk about. And it's also the reason why, especially after you've been doing this lifestyle for a while, after I've been doing this lifestyle for a while, and it seems to be true for many other nomads, the longer you're on the road, the more you slow down in terms of how much you move and how often. So I could delay getting to my friend's place another day or two or three. I may end up doing that. But I'm also thinking about the length of time that leaves me to get to northeastern Maine and hit the fall colors. Because I'd hate to miss that after driving all the way across the country to see it. So, gotta work out all that timing. And I'll spend some time working on that when I get stopped this evening. And I'll also spend some time putting my Sam's Club order together. Because here's a timely tip for you. If you use Rakuten, and I think I've got a referral code for you, I'll put in the video description down below. If you use Rakuten, you get 1% off on online orders, and those include online orders that you pick up in the store. I discovered that relatively recently. And my habit has always been to order online when it's hot out, anything that's not perishable. Although I imagine they probably just push the whole order into a cooler if you've got anything perishable in there. But like, it's not going to be hot tomorrow morning, so I'll probably just order as much as I can, and then decide if I even need to go into the store to go shopping. I may not need to. Oh, I will want to though, because ideally I can get leftover chicken, and then I won't have to cook for the next few days. And if not, I might be able to get a rotisserie chicken. Although, see, this is the other thing. As a I don't even know what they call the membership. The higher level Sam's Club membership. So, the right lane has been closed for miles, several miles, and not the slightest sign of any kind of construction.
Continue on US Highway 136 East for 46 miles.
Deschler, free camping.
Continue on US 136.
8 miles in the opposite direction. This is Oregon Trail Country. Oh yeah. So that's actually kind of cool. I left behind the Santa Fe Trail yesterday, and I guess now we're in Oregon Trail territory. This is the Heritage Highway, or a Heritage Highway. This road seems to be in better shape than the 4-lane that I was just on, so yay for that. GoPro, stop recording. I just saw a sign that said, "Welcome to Fairbury," F-A-I-R-B-U-R-Y. Doesn't really seem to be much of anything going on here, though, does there? There's a fallen down house. Little Blue River. Boy, this bridge has been patched up a lot. Well, they are going to slow us down, so maybe there'll be something to see here. Historical site. What historical site? quite a few city parks in Nebraska. Didn't see any free ones though. This has the look of a fairly old town. Much more than a gas station. We got a Pizza Hut. Oh, there is a business district off to the right. I'm just going to glance down there. Not much of a business district though. Fairness, most of the city parks I looked at have hookups of at least water and electric, and yeah, I'm not objecting to the fact that they charge, but you know me, I don't want to pay. If I don't have to pay, I don't want to pay. Ziggy's Coffee, Rock Creek Station Historical Park. Huh. Well, I didn't see that when I was searching for stuff. But I am disinclined to make that detour. Cool looking building across the street here. At this motel sign from the other side of the intersection, and I thought it said Carpet Motel. It says Capri. No passing zones not marked. What does that mean? I mean, a double yellow line means no passing. Do they mean they're not putting up signs that say no passing? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird that they need to tell us they're not going to put up signs. Oh, but passing zones apparently are marked. Go figure. GoPro, stop recording. So, about 2 miles back, there was a sign that said end road work, maybe 3 miles, and then the road suddenly smoothed out. It had been like really rough and no sign of road work up until then. But now we have this, and interestingly, their signage is kind of really bad. They don't give you any slow down speed limit for the construction zone. They tell you road work ahead half a mile, which is past where the traffic is stopped. So, I don't know. Not great signage. Anyway, it is what it is. This road is smooth. I don't know why they're working on it, but I guess we'll find out eventually. This is the kind of old farmstead on the right, which you can't see. What happens if I do this? We get this weird view. Oops. You can kind of see it. Little house, a couple of sheds, little barn. That's really the kind of thing that I had always envisioned when I would think about, you know, wanting to have a farm. I don't want any of that anymore. That's way too much to take care of. And heaven only knows how long we're going to sit here and wait. So GoPro, stop recording. Well, mostly I'm turning this back on just to note the difference in time from when we got stopped here and now we're getting moving, because it felt like a long time, but I'm guessing it was probably on the order of about 4 minutes. Be my guess. Can't wait to see what the construction's all about. Cub Creek Recreation Area. I don't think I looked up any of the recreation areas. Why are they repaving this road that's perfectly smooth? They should go back about 8 miles and repave that one instead. Maybe they're just oiling it to help it stay perfectly smooth. And it was quite a long line of cars that were coming in the opposite direction. Because it looks like it's a pretty long zone that they're oiling, and I wonder if they're just keeping cars off of the freshly oiled surface for a while too. That could be. GoPro, stop recording. We are in Beatrice. I think that was population 12,261, which is a pretty decent sized town as far as my standards go. Based on the fact that, you know, Tehachapi is like 6,500, so, and I think that's a decent sized town. Let's see what, if any, part of Beatrice we actually get to see. Schuster's Outdoor and RV Inc. Huh. Okay, well that was a goodly sized business. They've only got about 5 RVs in the lot though. Free college.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Nebraska 4.
And rather than drive through the whole town now, I'm 99% sure that we have to come back this way to continue on. Gage County Fair and Expo. So yeah, looking at Google Maps, I see quite a few streets and buildings.
Turn left at the traffic light.
And my hip is definitely starting to hurt.
Nebraska 4 West. Continue on Nebraska 4 West for 4 miles.
In 3 1/4 miles, turn left on West 75 Road.
Yep, we got 4 more miles. And it's 11:40. So it's taken us about 3 hours to get this far. Yeah, it was only about 120 miles. We left at 8:30 this morning. And we pretty slow. 50 to 55 pretty much the whole way. And we stopped for probably half an hour, maybe 40 minutes between getting gas and eating breakfast. Trying to get rid of a little baby fly there. Hopefully I was successful. Flowers along the roadway here. GoPro, stop recording.
Turn left onto the unpaved road, then take the first right.
There are apparently two different sections of this National Historical Park. So we're going to go to the heritage section first.
Turn right.
And then to the
Turn left onto Nebraska 4
Education Center.
Continue on Southwest 75th Road for
Arriving at Homestead National Historical Park on the left.
Nebraska 4 West. Slight right, then turn left.
65 degrees outside now. So much better than 95 or 105. Yeah. Well, there are a few people here. Handicap, bus, and RV parking. This parking lot reminds me a little bit of the Flight 93 Memorial
Head
parking
west
lot.
toward Southwest 75th Road. Head southwest. In 600 feet, slight left toward Southwest 75th Road.
Well, interesting that the RV parking is actually closer than the regular parking. GoPro, stop recording. Well, this has attracted more people than I would have expected here at the Homestead National Historic Site. What just happened here? There we go. Yeah, very nice. They got a great film. You can walk around and
800 feet, turn left onto Southwest 75th
imagine
Road.
what it's like. This is called the Heritage Unit. There's also a education center, which I think we're going to pass by as we go up the road.
Turn left
I
onto
quite
Southwest
enjoyed our
75th
walk
Road,
through the,
then turn left onto Nebraska 4 West.
I think that was tall grass.
Turn left onto Nebraska 4 West.
And hopefully this road remains paved. It is a state highway, so I'm guessing it is. And it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. We have about an hour to go.
Nebraska 4 West for 1 mile.
Our batteries are back up to 100%, and there's more sun in the sky than I thought there might have been, so I think we'll be just fine. We would have been fine anyway. I mean, we were 94% when we woke up this morning because I shut the inverter off overnight, and 90% when we got on the road because it was just completely overcast. as well just drive through the education center so we can say we did. There was a trail that came all the way over here, but I decided that was too far to go without carrying water with us. And we were too far along to turn back and go get water. So there you go. I don't think they've got RV parking here. Nope, that looks pretty much a mess to me right now. So we're gonna skip. Okay.
In 1,000 feet, turn right on Southwest 89th Road.
Oh, well, we're not on this state highway for very long.
Turn right on Southwest 89th Road.
There's the Freeman School.
Continue on Southwest 89th Road.
Well, it's
for 2
paved,
miles.
so that's good. Oh, they do have a parking lot there. Oh well. We missed that one too. Sorry, guys. Where the hell are we going? I guess it knows where we're going. It's got us making a right turn again in 1.8 miles though. Let's look at the directions here. Oh, I guess it's just routing us around the fields. Okay, we'll get this figured out. Sure is pretty though. GoPros, stop recording. Welcome to Cortland. I think I've observed this before, how there don't seem to be, it says 482, is that the population? Might be. Don't seem to be a whole lot of different names for places. When I think of Cortland, I think of Portland, New York. This is Nebraska. Go figure. Stop recording. Well, this is a pretty good indication that we're going to be coming up to a metropolis. We had 4 lanes for a few minutes there. We are 14 miles from our destination, and in 8 miles we're going to be on Interstate 80. Wow. How long has it been since I've been on an interstate? Actually, I think I can answer that question. I think my last interstate was I-25 north out of Cimarron, and that would have been about 2.5 weeks ago. That's how long it's been. Feels longer. Of course, I don't think I was on 25 for all that long. I generally try to avoid the interstates. Sometimes you can't. Sure turned out to be a pretty day compared to the way it started off, huh? And it's a lovely 74 degrees. We got both the fans running in the back, so at least we've got some air moving. I think it was like 85 when we got back in from the national park. And I might go ahead and saw this traffic stop and I thought, wow, that must be a bad accident. But no, it's a traffic light. FedEx trucks here. How come there's a third one? Shit. We didn't get through the traffic light? That seems crazy. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, that's interesting looking. Oh, it must be around here. Okay. Alright, well let me figure out parking. GoPro, stop recording. Well, I decided while I was waiting for the traffic light to look and see if there was a Trader Joe's anywhere around Lincoln. And yes, there is. And it's only a few miles away. So we're going to go check it out because I haven't been to a Trader Joe's in a really long time. Now it may turn out I decide that's not such a great idea, but we'll find out. This is a pretty narrow road. And of course, part of what I may find out is that there's no place for me to park. Because Trader Joe's are not notorious for having large parking lots. Interesting looking pyramid on top of that building over there. here someplace, which is kind of heading back in the direction from which I came. But hey, I didn't have the opportunity to look any sooner, even if it might have saved a mile or two. Google's going to take me through somebody's neighborhood again. I think my chair is rattling again. Just hit the deck back there. Looks like a nice neighborhood. We're not in Kansas anymore. Well, and we're kind of in a big city.
Turn right onto South 30th Street.
You're kidding me, right, Google?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto South 32nd Street.
Wow, look at that tree. That one's got a problem. They must have had a storm or something recently. A little subsidence in the road here. There. So it says.
In 800 feet at the traffic circle, take the first exit onto Zermatt Drive.
guess there is. There is no parking here for me. Bummer.
Turn right onto Zermatt Drive, then turn left onto South 30th Street. Turn left onto South 30th Street, then turn right onto Pine Lake Road.
This is a busy area. Oh, I guess I could have parked over here, but I don't really want to walk that far.
Turn right onto Pine Lake Road.
Well, now we got 9 miles to get to Walmart. And I wonder if it's all going to be
Quarter
on
mile, turn
city
right
surface
onto South
streets.
27th Street.
We'll find out. What the hell are you honking at? I didn't make you slow down or anything else. GoPro, stop recording. Well, there are some cool looking houses here. I'm guessing from maybe like the 30s and 40s. Or maybe older. I have no idea if I'm actually officially in Lincoln or not at this point. Oh, I think I am because I can see downtown buildings over to the left. But we're still 3.3 miles away from our Walmart, where there better be some parking for me. Hi, Kitster. Give me a paw. Good boy. Are you squinting? What you squinting at, Squinty? Oh. Some of the houses on the street. Well, when the signs say welcome to 27th Street, so I guess this is kind of a main thoroughfare. Oops. I just slid something all the way up to the front. No idea what. Oriental Market. I'm kind of hoping I might be able to get some Asian food for dinner. Oh, excuse me. Cool looking pedestrian bridge up there a block or so down the road. GoPro, stop recording. Well, I saw a second Oriental market, and then I saw a Vietnamese market, and here we got a Hong Kong market. I think we're in Little Asia. But I'm betting when I get to wherever I'm getting, there's probably not going to be any decent Asian food around. Oh, and here's a Middle Eastern store. Maybe they just lump all the ethnicities together in one basic area. I got nothing. I think this sign on the right says Clinton. Huh. Clinton neighborhood. Kind of hard to read. Big factory over to the left. Making progress. Another big one over to the right. Oh, there's some more. Crossing a bunch of railroad tracks. All the bumping in the road and the rattling inside, it's noisy. Alright, there's a Home Depot. I think we're officially back in civilization, Kit. Stores and everything. I bet this is going to be a regular size Super Walmart we get to go to till. That's been a while, huh? That's been a while. Oh, excuse me. Cornhusker Highway. Oh yeah, where is the Corn Palace? Is that Nebraska or is that Iowa? I think I'll have to look it up. And there's the Sam's Club right there.
Head south, then your destination
Alright,
will be
let's
on the
figure
left.
out parking here,
Your destination is on the left.
which looks like it's going to be down here, I think. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, this is where we live tonight, Kit. Hang on. There you go. Stay right here. Stay right here, Kit. Stay. Okay, that'll work. Let's do this. GoPro, stop recording. Well, even though that took much longer than I was really counting on in Walmart, I pretty much got everything that was on my list this time. Since and things that weren't on my list that I forgot to put on my list and wish that I had. So that was good. We're going to be coming back here again tomorrow, though, to go to Sam's Club. We're going to
Turn left for an industrial
Cracker
avenue,
Barrel.
then turn left onto Industrial Avenue.
And hoping that we're going to be able to
Turn left
really,
onto
dude, you had to pull
Industrial
up like
Avenue,
that,
then
huh?
turn right onto Superior Street.
Thank you. Hope we're going to be able to get a spot. I'm pretty sure we will. And I also think I'm just going to go straight up here. Turn right.
Head west on Chandler Drive toward North 28th Street. In 400 feet, turn right onto North 27th Street, I-80 alternate. Turn right onto North 27th Street, I-80 alternate.
And we've only got 1.8 miles to go. Yay. Yeah, I think this was actually better than following Google for a change.
Continue on North 27th Street for 1.5 miles.
Yeah, and we'll be able to do Sam's all by pickup. Flying deer in spirits. You're squinting, Kit. You're squinty, squinty, little boy. Squinty, squinty, squinty. I smell exhaust. Dylan's Auto too. Oh no, they are still in business.
At the light, turn right onto Whitehead Drive, then turn left onto Wildcat Drive.
Indian motorcycles.
Wildcat Drive, then your destination will be on the left.
Well, I kind of need to flip around the other way, but that's okay, I can do
Your
it.
destination is on the left.
That's probably a camper. It's okay, kid. This is where we're sleeping tonight. Yeah. This is going to be home. We're going to come right in here. And I think this is going to be level enough. Let's see how we are for level. Not bad. I think that's about as far as I can go though. Kit, let me take a look. And then straighten out a little more. How's this? Good enough is how it is. How were we in the back?